Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video, we are going to understand how to send DocuSign document for signature on JotForm submission. So here let's assume that I have recently launched a new product, and for that product I have created a form using JotForm. Here my objective is that whenever a customer is going to submit that form, then I want to send a product terms and condition document that I have created by using DocuSign for signature and authentication purposes. So now to do this, I need to build a connection between these two applications, for which I'm going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So here to do this, my trigger application will be JotForm and my action application will be DocuSign. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to send DocuSign document for signature on JotForm submission. Recently, I've launched a new product, and for that product, I've created a form using JotForm. So here my objective is that whenever a customer is going to submit this form, then I want to send a product terms and condition document which I've created by using DocuSign. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. But if you're a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. In the meanwhile, subscribe to our channel. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I'm going to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as send DocuSign document for signature on JotForm submission. And on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders that I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as JotForm DocuSign automation, because this is an automation for JotForm and DocuSign. And over here, I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I've arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow we can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to send DocuSign document for signature on JotForm submission. So as I want to send a DocuSign document whenever a customer is going to submit this JotForm, so over here in this trigger window, I'm going to use JotForm as my trigger application, and here it is. And the trigger event will be new response. So this trigger will start working whenever there will be a new response. Now moving to my action window, as I want to send a document which I've created by using DocuSign. So over here, DocuSign will be my action application, and the action event will be to create signature request. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So now moving to my objective, that is to send DocuSign document for signature on JotForm submission. So now in order to automate this entire process, firstly I need to establish a connection between JotForm and Pabbly Connect. So to do that, here you can see a webhook URL is given, and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully, because this webhook URL will act as a bridge to connect your JotForm with Pabbly Connect. So in order to do that, I'm going to take you to my JotForm first. So this here is the form that I've created by using JotForm. Now in order to establish a connection between this form and Pabbly Connect, so here from Pabbly Connect, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and over here in JotForm, I will go to settings, and in settings, I will go to integrations, and here in integrations, I'm going to search for webhooks. And now I will go to webhooks. So over here in this webhook field, I have pasted the webhook successfully, which I've copied from Pabbly Connect. Now here I'm going to click on complete integration. And here it says integration ready. You have successfully created your integration. Once that is done, I'm going to publish this. And now I'm going to open this form in a new tab. So over here you can see this here is the form which is successfully integrated with Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that it is waiting for webhook response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded over here in Pabbly Connect. So in order to do that, over here in this JotForm, I'm going to fill in these details and submit it. Let's say the name will be demo person. So here's the name as demo person. Now moving to email. So email will be demoperson@pabblytudes.com, and this here's a dummy phone number. So I filled in the details in these fields of name, email and phone number. Now I'm going to submit this. And it says, thank you, your submission has been received. That means this form submission details would have been captured in Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect, and over here you can see that yes, I have received a response, and over here in the response you can see the details as well. So over here you can see the email, here's the first name, last name, phone number, and along with some other details. That means the form submission that I've just made through JotForm is successfully captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So the first objective of this automation is set up. That means now whenever a customer or user is going to submit this jot form, then automatically the details of that form submission will get captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So as over here I've got the details successfully. Now I want to send a DocuSign document for signature. So in order to do that, I'm going to click on Connect, as I need to establish a connection between DocuSign and Pabbly Connect. And in order to add a new connection, over here I'm simply going to click on Connect with DocuSign. I've already opened DocuSign in one of the tabs and the authorization was successful. So here you can see that DocuSign and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected, and here you can see these are my account details and these are selected over here in Pabbly Connect automatically. So now moving to the template and the document. So here in DocuSign, I will go to templates, and over here this is the template that I've created by the name of product terms and conditions. So here in Pabbly Connect, I've selected that, and over here in this template there is this document for term condition.pdf. So now moving to these fields of email subject, message, recipient name, recipient email and the role and status. So here to mention these details in these fields, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So firstly, I'm going to frame the email subject and the email content over here in these fields. So here I framed the email subject and the email content. So the email subject goes as product launch document for. So after for, I want to mention the name of the customer. So in order to do that, I'm going to use this method of mapping, which means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received the response from JotForm, so here in these fields, I'm going to mention it from that response received. So after dear, I want to mention the name, so I've mentioned it. And over here, the content goes as, dear demo person, I hope you're doing great. Kindly sign the product terms and conditions document to proceed further in the process. We will send you more details on these mentioned details. So here after email, I want to map the email from the response received. I've mapped it. And now I'm going to map the phone number, and here it is. So over here you can see that I have mapped the details over here in email subject and the message field. So this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So in order to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details, now moving to the role. So here I've mentioned the role as of a signer, and from the status drop down you can select it as created or sent. So I'm going to select it as sent, and now here I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I have received a response, and this here is a positive response. Here you can see the status is sent. So that means a document is successfully sent for the signature purpose to this customer. So I'm going to show you the document as well. So over here you can see that here is the subject that goes as product launch document for demo person, and this here is the document. So here you can see the body content, and here after dear you can see the name, and here is the email and the phone. So that means a signature request is successfully sent. So as the person will click on this review document, that person can see the details, and just by clicking on I agree, this document can be signed easily. So that means a signature request is successfully sent. So this automation is a successful one. That means now whenever I'm going to receive a new submission through JotForm, then automatically a DocuSign document will be sent for signature purpose. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.